Hello everyone and welcome back to the diotti.com YouTube channel. The star of today's product review is the modern designer sofa Arren. Arren is characterized by so many beautiful stylistic details and high customizability, and it's the sum of these precious details that distinguish this sofa. Let's dive in and discover just how customizable Arren really is. So the sofa is available in a range of composition, and you have a wide range of elements to choose from, and each of these individual elements has its own complexity in the sense that they are available in different sizes. Here our composition is a corner composition with the corner meridian element in the dimensions 104 by 232 centimeters, but this is just one of infinite possibilities. The Arren sofa, thanks to highly customizable individual elements, creates a starting point to create the perfect sofa for your modern living room. You can choose from 7 linear sofas to start with, ranging with lengths ranging from 180 to 328 centimeters. Then you have an option of 10 different size terminal elements ranging from 90 to 273 centimeters. Furthermore, you can choose from a corner element to create an angular composition, or 4 chaise-longue sizes ranging from 90 to 127 centimeters. So know that if you decide that you definitely do want the Arren sofa in your modern home, you will absolutely be able to create the composition that perfectly fits the space regarding dimensions. So the Arren sofa has a total depth of 104 centimeters, and this depth is perhaps a little bit more generous than it could have been, and this is due to the fact that the backrest is very wide. Now, not only is this a beautiful aesthetic detail, but it also means that the sofa is perfect to be placed against a wall, but also in the center of the room. This wide backrest means that if the sofa is placed against the wall and one leans back, your head does not come into contact easily with the wall. But at the same time, being a very beautiful, clean, eye-catching feature, perfectly finished on the back, the sofa is equally stunning in the middle of the room, or can perhaps be used to visually divide the living area room and the kitchen. This wide backrest recalls the wide armrests, and we notice that the armrests and the backrests exclude stitchwork, except for the choice of adding this raised profile on the front. This is one example of the aesthetic details that, put together, distinguish the Arren sofa. Now, not only is the Arren sofa modern and aesthetic, but at the same time it is equally comfortable. So inside the seat cushions we have 35 density foam covered in Climasoft, which mimics feathers. And inside the backrest cushions we have a feather filling, and it's divided into sections so that they don't lose their shape even if one rests onto them for long periods of time. Sitting on the sofa, I perceive that the seat cushions are ever so slightly softer, more towards the backrest, and slightly firmer towards the front. And this is a sign of a typical sign of a sofa which is created excellently. Now, the structure is solid wood, which is entirely upholstered, and under the seat cushions we have elastic straps which are anti-slip to keep the cushions in place and also give them a pleasant elasticity. Now, one eye-catching feature which heightens the aesthetic appeal of the Arren sofa are the spaces between the cushions. In this case, they're about 10 centimeters wide, and this is a minimal space. Now, in some cases, in sofas, while larger spaces between backrest cushions can be very beautiful to look at, it can mean that the cushions do sink in a little bit, especially with a solid seat when used for a large amount of time. However, in this case, the seat is not one solid cushion, it's single cushions, meaning that each backrest cushion has its own cushion, and each person has their own place on the sofa. Therefore, in this case, the concept is totally different, and it is an aesthetic detail which adds to the overall modern, beautiful look of the sofa without reducing comfort. The modern sofa Arren is highly customizable regarding dimensions and available individual elements, and equally customizable when it comes to the materials. For the removable sofa covers, you can choose from our entire range of fabrics, velvets, leathers, and faux leathers, and the fact that they're removable heightens convenience in this modern sofa. The feet are the subtle bracket design in the color black, and these are very popular on modern sofas lately. Here in the showroom, we've chosen to upholster our version of the modern sofa Arren in the fabric Siena. And this is a 100% natural, very high quality Italian fabric, and it's a chenille fabric, which means that it usually has to be dry cleaned. In this case, we've chosen this light cream color, and this enhances the overall welcoming, light, soft, voluminous feel of the sofa. However, remember that it's just one of many options that you can choose to configure the ideal sofa to suit your personal interior design style. We've come to the end of today's product review on the modern, highly customizable sofa, Arren. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, and you can also subscribe to our channel if you'd like to catch other product reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.